Nike looks like a shoe company, but that's not what made it powerful. Walk into any mall, scroll through social media, watch any major sports event. You will see the swoosh on shoes, on jerseys, on billboards. It feels like Nike sells sneakers, but that's only the surface. Behind the shoes is a strategy that changed global business forever. Because Nike does not win by making shoes. Nike wins by controlling perception. In the early days, Nike was just another athletic brand. It did not own giant factories. It did not control massive production plants. Instead, it made a radical decision. Outsource manufacturing. Nike designs the products. Independent factories produce them, mostly in countries with lower labor costs. This move changed everything. No heavy investment in factories, no expensive equipment to maintain, no large industrial workforce to manage. Nike became asset-light, flexible, fast, scalable. If demand increases, production expands through partners. If demand drops, Nike is not stuck with empty factories, lower fixed costs, higher adaptability. This reduced risk. But outsourcing alone does not create billions. The real power lies somewhere else. Brand. From the beginning, Nike understood something most companies missed. People do not buy products. They buy identity. When someone buys Nike, they are not just buying rubber and fabric. They are buying speed, power, ambition, confidence. Nike sells a feeling, and feelings are expensive. The company invested heavily in storytelling. Not just advertisements, stories. Stories of athletes who overcame obstacles, stories of discipline, stories of greatness. Nike attached its brand to excellence, and that was deliberate. Instead of promoting technical features, Nike promoted emotion. Instead of saying, "This shoe has good cushioning," they said, "Just do it." 3 words, simple, bold, unforgettable. That slogan became more valuable than the product itself. Then came endorsements, top athletes, global icons. When an elite athlete wins while wearing Nike, the victory transfers to the brand. The consumer connects success with the swoosh. That connection creates pricing power. A pair of sneakers may cost a fraction of its retail price to produce, but because of branding, Nike can sell it at a premium. Higher margins, stronger profitability. That is the advantage of perception, and Nike did not stop there. It built a global distribution system, retail partners, flagship stores, online platforms. Then it shifted even further, direct-to-consumer sales. Through its website and apps, Nike sells directly to customers. No middleman, more control over pricing, more customer data, more profit per sale. Data became another weapon. Nike studies buying behavior, tracks preferences, analyzes trends. This allows faster product launches, smarter inventory management, personalized marketing. The result is efficiency. Financially, this model is powerful. Low manufacturing ownership, high brand value, premium pricing, strong global demand. Nike generates billions in revenue each year, not because it owns factories, but because it owns attention, because it owns aspiration, because it owns culture. The brand is embedded in sports, fashion, and lifestyle. It crosses borders. It crosses generations. And that brand equity becomes a moat. Competitors can copy designs. They can copy materials, but they cannot easily copy identity. That is what protects Nike. The swoosh is not just a logo. It is a symbol, and symbols are hard to compete against. The bigger lesson is clear. You do not always need to own the hardest assets. You need to own the strongest position in the customer's mind. Manufacturing can be outsourced, but brand trust cannot. Nike focused on what creates the most leverage: design, marketing, distribution, data. It let others handle the heavy machinery. It kept control of the narrative. That focus created a global empire. The next time you see a pair of Nike shoes, look beyond the design, look beyond the materials. You are looking at a company that mastered branding, outsourcing, and pricing strategy, a company that turned perception into profit, a company that proved influence can be more valuable than ownership. That is the secret business model behind Nike. and this is Wealth and Business Breakdowns, where we uncover how the world's biggest companies really make their money. Subscribe for the next breakdown.